Yes, hello and welcome to the Huamark Indoor Stadium for match day 1 of the AFF Futsal Championship 2022. After a hiatus extending beyond 2 years, the Futsalroos are back and set to take on Timor Leste in Bangkok this afternoon. We can see the starting lineups coming up here. This first 5 of Timor Leste with Matamali in goals, Navaldo, Lido, Nunes, Cesario and Ruben. Australia, it's a much changed setup to the team that exited the group stages of the tournament back in 2019, with new coach Miles Downing naming 9 debutants in his 14-man squad that travelled to Thailand. You can see how they start here with Mark Brackenrig in goals, Jacob Basden joined by stalwart Wade Giovanali, as well as Jordan Guerrero and Shervin Adeli, the skipper today for the green and gold. Your referee today is Abdul Rahman Ali Al Dossari from Bahrain. The second referee, also from Bahrain, Osama Saeed Idris. Third referee is Yamamoto Mari from Japan. We're just about set to start in this Group B encounter from the AFF Futsal Championship. It's a tournament Australia have participated in 6 times. They finished as runner-up back in 2007, 13, 14 and 15. It's been over 2 years since we've seen the Futsalroos in action, so anticipation is as high as ever. There's a lot on the line in this tournament, with the top 3 nations advancing to the AFC Futsal Championships in Kuwait later this year. And in a group that contains Asian heavyweights Vietnam as well as rising nation Myanmar, the first up result is vital for Australia's hopes of advancement. Just about set to go. Thanks for joining us live on the MyFootball YouTube channel. My name is Chris Carulli in commentary today, and we are underway. Australia running from right to left on your screens in their green away kit. Timor Leste from left to right. Just see how both teams look to settle in. It's so great to have futsal back and seeing the Futsalroos under new leadership in Miles Downing, the Hakoah coach based in New South Wales. It's back with Giovanali now, looks to have started up, and Giovanali will bomb forward. He's been clear. Early free kick for the green and gold. Bright signs early for the Futsalroos. You can just see clipped there by the number 10 Ruben of Timor Leste. An early set piece for Australia. Let's see what they can create from that. Guerrero, the man standing over it. Number 2 in the wall. He's got a few options, but might just fancy himself against Jose Matamalai and the Timor Leste goal. Guerrero to take, goes short to Adeli, and it's palmed away. First effort on target, ends inside the first 30 seconds. A nicely worked set piece there from the Futsalroos. They'll be buoyed by this start. Here come Timor Leste looking to create their first opportunity. Over with Navaldo now. Takes a few touches, but again it's been one back as Timor Leste lost their first effort over the bar. Brackenrig goes long off the restart. Back it is with Adeli. Uses Basden. He's back on it now. Jacob Basden might go for goal, and that one straight down the throat of Matamala. Wait and see who makes that first inroad in this contest. And as the first, so the Olyroos there. Number 8 in Jordan Guerrero. I said, it's been a long wait for the Futsalroos to get back onto the court, and great to see them in action. A real mix of youth and experience as we've seen in Miles Downey's squad. I think starting lineup and some pretty exciting players amongst the substitutes. Jorge de Silva, the manager of Timor Leste, they're a rising nation. They've got 2 divisions of professional futsal in their country, and they've really put some investment into growing the game, as have many Southeast Asian nations. A reminder that the top 3 nations from this tournament will advance to the AFC Futsal Championships as Australia come forward again through Giovanali. Familiar name for those who are aware of the Futsalroos. He's part of a trio of brothers who have represented the green and gold over the years. His brother Greg, stalwart, captain in recent times, and Reese as well, has represented Australia at this level. Now Adeli can turn and, under pressure from the goalkeeper, goes to ground, but Matamalai is protesting his innocence. Now into the feet of Adeli, who can turn. Comes Australia. Another restart. It's been a decent start here by the Futsalroos. Giovanali now might wind up the effort and tapped away only as far as Adeli. Back it comes for Giovanali. He's going for the strike. The pressure from Australia continues. It's Guerrero now pulling out a bit of trickery and only find the side netting. We'll take the restart quickly. Adeli again and the second strike. Pressure continues from Australia, knocking on the door, early doors here. We now see a few interchanges. Daniel Fornito amongst those introduced. Keep an eye out for him, got a rocket of a shot and might just be the way through. Emmanuel Zanaka's out there as well, the youngest member of the squad, 20 years of age, wearing the number 3. Over on this left side on the ball now. And the switch hasn't been dealt with, the keeper comes, cries for a foul, but Matamalai gets away with that one. Robert Ezekiel, the player causing the threat there. It was a late call up to the squad. Ahmed Sweden, the final player to be introduced. 4 changes from Miles Downey inside the first 4 minutes or so. Now it comes with Fornito for Australia. Chances. Australia look to cut inside. Now, is this the chance as Sanaka's is denied, but the pressure continues. It's been all Australia in terms of field position early on here in Bangkok, and the strike comes in. That one deflected out. Ezekiel almost got a toe to it, but will be in here to take the corner. It's a good ball in, the second strike. Australia open the scoring. It's Daniel Fornito for the Futsalroos. And it's exactly the start that Miles Downey and his side would have been wanting here in Bangkok. First strike was missed, and on the second effort, what a hit from the Aussie. Welcome back to the Futsalroos. See how much it means to the squad. They are off to a flyer. Nato, a member of the most recent squad back in 2019. We mentioned he has a shot on him, and we saw it there. Thumped it past Matamalai, who had no chance. Now, Timor Leste looking to strike back as they wiggle through, and the shot's on. And with virtually their first strike of the game, an equaliser comes. It's Miguel off the bench, and it's 1-1. Took a little while to get going this contest, but it's taken off now. That one just squeezed past Brackenrig in the Australian net. Not too much he could have done, a well-placed finish. And we're all square again. Australia will be a little disappointed with how that one turned out. They've created all the pressure early, and pretty much the first shot for Timor Leste finds the back of the net. Still early days in this contest though. We'll have to wait and see who strikes next. Australia looking to do exactly that. They turn the ball over this time around. Now, here's Xenakis. Finds the feet of Haddad, who's out there now in the number 9 shirt. Strong hold-up man, you can see playing up top in that pivot role. It's his first call up to the squad, and one of 9 players who are involved at international level for the first time. Now Timor Leste looking to create a bit of their own. They have their first corner of the afternoon. Australia will have to be on their toes here. The attack's still on there, it's been turned over, and now the green and gold can counter. The shot is on, and it's a good save. Where will the rebound fall? It goes to safety, and here come Timor Leste up the other end. Haddad, the man back. Great backtracking from the number 9. Stood tall when his nation needed him most. That was a chance for the Futsalroos. It was just taken off the toe of Fornito, who was looking for his second. Timor Leste back with Fraser now. Rolls all the way back to the goalkeeper. Barzell back out there now. Scott Rogan looks down the line for Haddad, who went low and flashed one across the face. Timor Leste in possession, but it's been turned over. Haddad with another strike. Again, no way through, but this man's been involved in the thick of things since he's been introduced. Timor Leste now looking to apply a bit of pressure. Ramos with the set piece. That one fizzles out, and a few more changes. Of course, rolling interchange in the sport of futsal, and they're all in and out. Giovanali's back out there after starting. Here he is, Wade Giovanali, across to Barzell. Scott Rogan out there as well. It's a bit of sloppy play as Timor Leste looks to capitalise. Now good pressure from the Futsalroos to win that one high up the pitch. It's turned into a bit of an even first half. Timor Leste on the back foot first, but they worked their way back into it. It was an instant reply to Fornito's opener, and as Australia come forward looking for their second. It's turned over again. There might be a chance here. Keeper's out, and it's an open net to aim for. And Ramos has Timor Leste second. They've come from behind to turn the tides in this first half. It's now 2-1 to Timor Leste, and how about that for a celebration? Whole squad involved. Brackenridge flew off his line and couldn't gather it. In the end, a simple finish for the number 7. After trailing early, as things stand, Timor Leste on track to take a slim advantage into the break. Now it's Australia's turn to see if they can forge a quick response. So much passion on display, a tournament that means so much for these players. Serves as qualification for the entire Asian as the shot comes in now. Take a touch away. And there's some nice footwork by João Paulo, but it's been called back. Here's Guerrero now. Adeli back out there. Guerrero can look to play it wide, and the shot comes in. It's deflected and into the back of the net. Shervin Adeli has his first of the tournament. Poacher's finish from the Futsalroos skipper. Back on level terms again. Just opened his body up and redirected the cross. Cool finish, and that's exactly what Australia needed as we approach half-time here in Bangkok. It's been an even contest, this one, and both teams finding a couple of goals each. Still so much to play for out there. So that's a firm challenge from Giovanali, never one to shy away from a big tackle. Andre Vong for Timor Leste there, the little flick as they look to advance forward under a bit of pressure from Guerrero. It's back with Giovanali. It's the first of 3 games that Australia will be playing in their group stages of this tournament at least. We've got one a day coming to you on the MyFootball YouTube channel. Tune in tomorrow from 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time to see Australia take on Myanmar, and exactly the same time on Wednesday for their Vietnam clash. As Adeli turns, and this is a chance. It comes in and takes a deflection. Asden almost turning it home. Again, Timor Leste go long off the restart. Giovanali playing in that central anchor role now. Australia virtually back to the team that they started with. We're back where we started in terms of the scoreline at 2-2. Basden now, the dual Warriors man to take. He's laid it off and the strike came in. Guerrero's won the Futsalroos another corner. And now it's laid off, the low effort. Giovanali wanted a corner, but will be a goal kick. Now Timor Leste looking to come forward. That one across the face of goal from Gutierrez. Mark Brackenrigg in the Australian net. He's been a long-time name seen. This is his first call-up. Played F-League back in the day. Vastly experienced goalkeeper. Dylan Niski, the second keeper in the squad, who sits in reserve today. This has been won back well by Giovanali. He's got Sinakas in support. That's where he tried to go, but just away from number 3. There's a save and a second. Out it comes. We approach the halfway point of this first half. Hope you're enjoying this contest. It's been an entertaining start to Australia's participation in the AFF Futsal Championship 2022. This match coming to you live from Hua Mak Indoor Stadium in Thailand. Sinakas looks down the line. Can't find Sweden this time around. Now it's back with Australia. And the shot might be on. It's been cut back and cut out. And now the counter temporarily there, but it's snuffed out before the free kick is given. Vong, the player, down. Giovanali just left a leg in there and it's been replaced by Ezekiel. Just caught him a little bit high. Now the set piece for Timor Leste. It's being lined up. It's a powerful strike and ends up well high and wide from Joel. Sinakas for Australia, looking to get things started as they pursue a third. Back it comes with Timor Leste. It's now Sweden on the ball. Promising attack for Australia. Cut out well by Madamala. Been a close matchup, this one so far, as Timor Leste now have the strike. And it's out for a corner. Maybe Gutierrez's last intervention for now, as a whole range of substitutions are made. So we continue to roll through. Full team changed over and it's Cesario back on to take. That one in the palms of Brackenrigg, who will look to get things started again through Sinakas. Out it comes for Ezekiel. Ezekiel, the Hikoa senior club captain, same club as the coach Miles Downey. There's a bit of a loose ball that will allow Timor Leste back on it. Here's Nunes. Hitting at anchor, and out it comes through Cesario. Australia content to sit back and soak up a bit of pressure here. Look for that opportunity to pounce once they win it back. Another change as Haddad is introduced again. Number 9 limbering up. Now out it comes with Ezekiel again turned over. Ruben under pressure. Australia now look to apply the press and win it back. The box Timor Leste in there and it paid off, and here is Sweden now, left-footed winger. We'll cut in on his right this time. Here's Haddad who goes for it, and again wide of the mark, but bright signs again for Australia. This game's just hit a bit of a lull after a goal-packed opening. 2 all already and just under half an hour in total to play. Of course, 2 20-minute halves being played. Dard now laying it off, and Fornito has already got one. He's going for a second there. Some strike to open this in this game. Another long-range effort there, this time cut out. Dard can hold it up and lay it off. Australia looking to come forward again. Back with Ezekiel and Sweden. Haddad with his back to goal. He's tripped up there. No foul given, and Timor Leste on the counter. Low strike. It's not kept out. It's just about trickled home. Timor Leste celebrate, and they're 3-2 up. Valdo, the man on the counter, just capitalised on that brief slip-up. Took on Finito, and on his left, Brackenrig got something on it, but not quite enough. Futsalroos trail again. This contest could go anyway. Valdo rewarded with a bit of a breather. At least he thought he was. He's back out there for now. And again, it could go twice. It was a good save this time from Brackenrig off his line, and important to keep out of fourth. That'll make him feel a bit better about that last goal. Right off the face, probably didn't know too much about it, the Australian shot stopper, but got something in the way, and that's what mattered for the Futsalroos as it remains 3-2. Five goals in this game and 5 different goal scorers. Australia have had to come from behind already, and they'll be looking to do it again. Scott Rogan there, another one of the players out there. Victorian in the squad. Here he is on the ball. Fitzroy man looks to take on his marker, and it's Rogan who cuts it inside. And close for Australia. Miles Downey applauding from the bench. Pleased with that counter-attack. It was Ezekiel sliding in, who couldn't quite get the decisive touch this time. Here's Giovanali for Australia. And it's cut inside. Australia pushing forward again. They've had plenty of field position. Rogan was looking to link up with Adeli there. He's got plenty of pace, Scott Rogan, when he gets the chance to use it. He'll just leave that there. That's a nice play. was just sent into the mixer, but Matalate was there. Australia now looking to make the most of this pressure. Giovanali turns and sprays one wide. Approaching the end of the first half here. 3-2 to Timor Leste in the opening contest of this AFF Futsal Championship encounter. First game of Group B. The shot comes in there from the kick-in. Can Australia restore parity as we trickle towards half-time? Won't do it that way. And now it's gone long. It's flicked across and Rogan had to deal with it. Did enough to get something on it. Just shepherd that one out of play. Now whipped across the face of goal, drilled in towards the back stick. It's Timor Leste's turn to go for a bit of patient build-up. In fact, they go long, and it's a great ball and decent touch. Rogan got something in the way. Won Australia the free kick. Smart defending from the number 7 there. There he is again. Rogan to take on his man and cross one in. He's been a live wire since being introduced, Scott Rogan. Not afraid to take one on. Now comes out for a deli. Thought of the long-range strike. He'll go for it now. It was almost spilled into the path of Giovanali, who might have just clipped Matamala in the process. Speculative effort, that one from Adeli, but he did get a good connection on it. Jorge da Silva would have been pretty pleased with how this has started for Timor Leste. They have a slim advantage heading into the break and they've had to deal with their fair share of pressure on the Futsalroos. Just looking for that touch of quality in the final third. Maybe it comes now. It's laid off for Rathjen. Canberra, Boomerang's player on the ball now. They look to turn, in fact he'll hold it up. Guerrero trying for it out left. They go down the right for now. Now it comes out for Guerrero. For Nito. Australia's opening goal scorer of the afternoon. It's out with Rathjen now. He can cut onto his right. So there's possession here in the Futsalroos under a bit of pressure from Timor Leste. Basden does enough to win the kick-in. Is there a goal late in this first half for Australia? I sure hope so. It's Rathjen back on it. Guerrero can trick his way past on the left boot. Had the keeper worried for a second. Not Australia's way through that time. Decent strike though from the Aussie. Now, Australia again, they're enjoying some sustained possession here. Question is whether they can make it count. Comes across for Basden. Timor Leste proving tough to break down in these last few minutes. Always threatening on the counter-attack. That had to be cut out by Formido, and it was. Here's Guerrero again in a pocket of space. He might go for it and pulled the trigger, but blocked that time. John Guerrero works in futsal for Football New South Wales. He's their manager. And he's making his return in this tournament. He's had a few years away from the national team, the number 8, but good to see him back involved as the low strike came in. It was Rogan there, in fact, Rathjen, who tried to flick it on, and that was a vital intervention at the back. It might just launch the green and gold forward. We have to be careful, Australia. There's certainly a counter-attacking threat as the shot comes in now, and they're level again. Nicholas Rathjen, the man from Canberra, taps it home. And we are level heading into half-time. He skipped away from his marker. Did Rathjen, and cool finish, lovely celebration. Miles Downey had his back to it, but he stands and applauds nevertheless. As Rathjen takes a breather, it's 3-3. Less than 3 minutes remaining in the first half here at the Huamark Indoor Stadium. Now Australia coming forward, looking to turn the tide completely, and it's a good save to deny Ahmed Sweden. They almost went bang-bang there, the Futsalroos. And now across the face. They won't want half-time to come, Australia. They're really starting to apply the pressure here on Timor Leste. They've been stung a few times at the back, so we'll have to be careful. Ezekiel with some nice work there to let that one run out of play. And Koa Man will get things started. That one almost cut out, and fortunately for Australia, a loose touch it was. That one's been won back by Escorial. Long to go in the first half now here in Bangkok. We're even as things stand, and it's been a half where both teams have enjoyed some periods in the ascendancy. Probably say Australia have had the lion's share of possession, but in the figures that matter, we're all square. Fraser looking to hold it up, but he's turned it over. The Futsalroos will come again. So you look to cut inside and go for the effort. There's a decent strike by Ahmed Sweden on the left boot. And the long release, it seems to be what Timor Leste have in the game plan, trying to hit Australia with a direct game out of the goalkeeper at least. Ezekiel now saw what he was trying to do to feed through Sweden, but it's been turned over, momentarily at least. Now perhaps a chance to break. The reverse ball around the corner for Barzell, cuts it across, keeper's out. Just ran out of room in the end, Sweden. inside the final 60 seconds here at Hua Mak Indoor Stadium. We're in for some late drama in this first half. Rule it out. Australia in the kick-in will continue to put on the pressure late. Here it is with Barzell out for Sweden, and Ezekiel on it. Looks into the feet of his pivot, but it's been turned over and there's a chance to break for Timor Leste. They'll take it themselves, and it's a great save by Brackenrigg off the post, and that might just have been an own goal in the end. We did have some late drama in the first half, and despite all of Australia's pressure, it looks as though it'll be Timor Leste who take a slim advantage into the break. They almost did so well to keep that out. Off the post, off the defender. Unfortunately, that will go down as an own goal by Ahmedson. Take nothing away from the save by Brackenrigg. Gutierrez, in fact, Vong might be the man claiming it, but with just seconds remaining in this opening period, it's Timor Leste who lead 4-3. Layoff though, can Australia strike straight back? Clock is running away from them, just 7 seconds following this restart. And there's a fierce challenge. Giovanali stays down, protests from the green and gold. There is the halftime buzzer here at Hua Mak Indoor Stadium in Bangkok. And it's Timor Leste who take the advantage into the break. It's been a topsy-turvy contest so far. Australia, you'd say, with the lion's share of possession and chances. But it's been Timor Leste who've been able to make them count on the counter. And following goals from Daniel Fornito, Shervin Adeli, and Robert Ezekiel, as well as Navaldo, Ramos, and João Paulo, and the decisive own goal so far from Sweden. At the break, the score stands Timor Leste 4, Australia 3. Yes, welcome back to Hua Mark Indoor Stadium. It's time for the second half of this AFF Futsal Championship clash between Australia and Timor Leste. Futsalroos currently trail 4-3 after what they would think or feel was quite a dominant first half. Just couldn't make those chances count, and felt like every time Timor Leste pushed forward on the counter, they found a way through. It's work to do for Miles Downey's outfit as they look to start this AFF Futsal Championships on a high. And there is an early chance. It was Haddad who turned and struck one across the face of goal. Almost the perfect start for Australia. And some tough games coming up against Myanmar and Vietnam. They'll really be keen to get a result from this, the Futsalroos. It's been a while since we've seen them in action, and it was an action-packed first half here in Bangkok. Looking forward to seeing what this final 20-minute period has to bring. Take a halt as Australian replay requires a bit of treatment. It's Sweden who copped a bit of a knock. Goes to Ruben. Now a chance from the set piece for Australia. Giovanni, the player standing over it. Again, comfortable for Matamala. Remains 6-4. It's less than 7 minutes to play now here in Thailand. Timor Leste have tried their hardest in this second half, but it's been a strong showing from the Futsalroos. Miles Downey will be pleased with what he's seen in the last 15 minutes or so. On track for a big 3 points to start this tournament. The other shot comes in, captured by the Australian bench, and it might allow them to make a few more changes. Rathjen and Haddad amongst those who look to be introduced. We're heading into the closing stages, and it's been a well-improved second half in front of goal for the Futsalroos, on the verge of putting this match out of sight. They trailed 4-3 at the break. It's now 6-4. We saw Scott Rogan grab the goal. Delhi with his second. And another for Timor Leste maybe here. That was a big save by Niski. He might just release his side up the other end. Cut out. Almost send it into the path of Wade Giovanali. Good challenge in recovery from Ezekiel to snuff out that Timor Leste counter. That's how they struck in the first half, and that's really how well Australia have dealt with these counter-attacking threats. This one, though, almost made its way through as we saw Niski just got that knee down in time to deny Navaldo. Rogan's back out there now as we approach the closing stages of this encounter. Plenty more football to come, futsal to come, I should say, on the MyFootball YouTube channel. Australia take part in their first major international tournament in over 2 years at this level. And that's some nice play. Rogan leaving his man for dead. And it's cut out. It might be a chance here for Timor Leste. They took it on early. Happy to watch that one go wide. Miguel has looked threatening throughout. Poke his toe at it. The keeper got down well, but didn't even need to make the save in the end. Now the pressure continues. It's Haddad with the ball roll and the shot. Good recovery from Hugh Fraser. Two number 9s going head to head there. Rogan well left and asked for it back. Stuck a leg out at it. He's won it back. It's Rogan for Australia. There's number 7 by Australia's number 7. And that might just be enough for them to come away with a big 3 points to kick off their AFF Futsal Championship in 2022. Rogan won the ball back for his side, got onto his feet, and that first time finish, wrong-footed the goalkeeper. And you can see the celebrations. Futsalroos loving life in this second half here at the Huamark Indoor Stadium. Scott Rogan with his second of the night. Well taken effort. And it might get even better for the Futsalroos. It's cut across. Striker was chopped down by the goalkeeper. Nito went unselfish there. They look to square it across. They'll continue pushing, looking to open up a bit more of a buffer. Timor Leste then. Coach Jorge da Silva just probably wondering what went wrong in this second half. He matched it with the Futsalroos in the first, but it's been one-way traffic since the break. I'll look to grab one back there. Niski off his line into a bit of a battle, but did well to deal with it, did the goalkeeper. A quick set piece again, snuffed out by Futsalroos. Tanakis, the youngster, getting in the way. Timor Leste again looking to come forward. They have worked their way back into it a little bit. Looking forward to creating a few more chances. As things stand, Futsalroos on track for a win as they go again. And that shot from Ezekiel wide of the mark. 7-4 the score. In case you've joined us recently, it was 4-3 to Timor Leste at half-time. 4 unanswered goals from Miles Downey's men. Put them on track for 3 points to start the tournament. It's the 6th time Australia are taking part in this AFF Championships. Top 3 sides come the end of the tournament will advance to the AFC Futsal Championship in Kuwait later this year. Australia, last time they participated in 2019, didn't navigate the group stages, but they do have a strong history dating back earlier than that, having finished runner-up 4 times. It's great to see the Futsalroos back in action, and as things stand, on track for a big win to start things off. Shervin Adeli
has tipped to be a big part of this squad, and he has so far. Having scored a brace, and he's looked to set up a teammate here. Last challenge from Escoral just got in the way of Fornito, who was looking for a brace of his own. First goal scorer of the afternoon. Now set piece towards Fornito, and his touch takes him out of play that time. Timor Leste looking to capitalise. Big 50-50. It's back with a green shirt. Ezekiel now looking into the feet of Adeli. Lovely close control. One of the great things about futsal, the technical ability of these players. Just to bring the ball on a string at times. Here's Adeli again. Bit of time for the Futsalroos to put on a show now, perhaps. As the shot comes in. It's back with Benito, the left foot up. Out it comes for Sheridan Adeli. Plays it inside for his teammate. Timor Leste just struggling to get a touch at this point as the shot comes in. Again, long release being dealt with well. A lot of the threats that Timor Leste posed in the first half adequately dealt with in the second by Miles Downey and his staff. It's been a much improved second half as Adeli one-on-one with his marker. He uses man outside. Far away from an 8. Jonathan Barzell out there. He's recently played his futsal within a West Magic. Sheridan Adeli again taking his lead to be replaced by Ahmed Sweden. And the Australian on a yellow so far in this game. Now the ball outside to Guerrero. Scored an absolute stunner early in the second half. Let's get past his marker there. It's back with Timor Leste inside the final 3 minutes now here in Bangkok. Barzell looking to take on his marker. It's been turned over. And now Australia might have a chance. Guerrero took it on his own. And the second attempt, across goal, still there for Sweden. Can't quite fashion the effort. Now all the way back with Niski. Chance for the goalkeeper to go forward in the opposition half. As you do when you're 3 goals up late in the day. Niski on the ball again for Australia. Chance to attack. The goalkeeper might have a shot here. Instead he goes unselfish. We'll have to get back in his goal now. The shot came in directly from the goalkeeper. Matamalai trying to catch out his opposition number. In fact, Gama in between the sticks now for Timor Leste. Worth a try. Now Ramos looking for the 1-2. Escoral forced back. Time ticks away every second, takes Australia closer to a big 3 points to kick off this campaign. They know it doesn't get any easier from here, and they'll look to put an exclamation point on it now with Juvenal. He's got Sweden outside. It's been energetic when introduced Ahmed Sweden. Another chance there on the left boot. Not far away at all. Now the layoff. And truly over the bar this time from Guerrero, but no one will doubt him shooting from there after his earlier effort. Some strike to really kickstart things in the second half for the Futsalroos. Now Sweden happy to maintain possession. Played some great futsal in this second half of Australia. Maybe looking for one more just to put an exclamation mark on it all. Sweden's been energetic and he's cleaned up there. A nice little forward roll for his efforts. Lovely footwork though by the Aussie. Joel in the way there, and he's taken up his position in the wall. Maybe time for a hit from long range. A couple of Futsalroos standing over it, left by one. And the second, it's been laid off. It was a nice set piece to Giovanali. That would have been something special if it was pulled off. And it goes for Timor Leste. Can they grab what may well be a consolation goal now? Australia add another inside the final 30 seconds now. So you can say job done for Miles Downey and the Futsalroos. Hasn't been the easiest of preparations. It's been a long time between drinks, but they're on track for a victory. Maybe a consolation here though. Good save by Niski. Second attempt, tap goalwards, and the deflection takes it wide. They've held on to this clean sheet in the second half at least so far, the Futsalroos. Some great last-ditch defending there. Keeps it out. With seconds remaining now. Job done. Maybe time for one last effort. It's cleared away. And there is full time here in Bangkok. The Futsalroos have returned in style. 7-4 win after an emphatic second half performance for the Aussies. They kick off Group B of the AFF Futsal Championships with a strong win. 3 points with Myanmar and Vietnam coming up in the coming days. Stay tuned for the highlights of this encounter in case you missed it all. But that's all from us here at the Hua Mark Indoor Stadium. The final score, Australia 7, Timor Leste 4.